Hi YouTube, it's Eric again, and today I was asked by a couple of viewers to talk a little bit of how being Mormon or LDS has impacted my life with also being gay. I think I'm going to start off by explaining, or not just explain, telling a little bit of a story of when I was about 20. Yeah, when I was about 20 and just getting ready to graduate high school. People are going, "Why were you 20 when you graduated the high school?" I'll first say that part. I was held back twice in high school because of some. One was because of a health problem, and the second time was because of a learning disability. Um, so I was getting ready to graduate, and I had a friend that was very ill at the time, and I was helping her every single day um, after school for about 2 months, get ready to move back home and everything, and she got ready to go home, and she moved and everything. 7 days later, she died. Um, this isn't a joke. This actually really did happen. And right before she did die, I was asked by my bishop, which if people don't know what a bishop is, it is the person that is over your church that you go to. I was asked by him if I would consider going on a service mission, which at that time I was thinking about. Right after my friend died, I realized, why do I need to go on a service mission when there's plenty to do in my own neighborhood and and just around my town? Because me and my mom were the only ones to help out our neighbor when we lived in a big huge neighborhood, and nobody really seemed to care that she was very sick and dying and getting ready to move. No one seemed to even realize she even lived where she lived, and me and my mom were the only ones to really help her. So after she died, I thought about it for a while, and then I realized I didn't need to go on a service mission. I didn't need to do that. And I think when I came to the realization of that, I was in my neighbor's house, which this was after she died. The new people were living there. They were gone on a vacation, and they had me watch the house because they were a little uncomfortable about just moving there and not having known the neighborhood, and they knew that I was close to the lady that lived there before, so they had me watch it. And I went over there, and I came across a video on a gay channel. And this was before I I knew I was gay, but this was before I really admitted it to myself. This is before I wanted to admit it to myself, because growing up Mormon or LDS or however you want to um, say it, it's a very difficult thing to be Mormon and gay. Um, or even just to be religious and gay, because people in the religious community do not want gay people to be around them because they think it's wrong, they think it's wicked, they think it's evil. And especially within the Mormon culture, they think if you are gay, they think you're diseased. And I am not joking. It's very hard for people around here to wrap their head around it. Um, So I saw something on the Gay channel, and it was a video, and it was a music video. And I saw that, and it was two singers that were singing about their love for each other. And I said, this is what I want. I want to be with a man. I want someone to truly love me. And I know it's not going to be with a woman. And at that time, I knew it wasn't possible for me to do that with the way I was living, with being at home, being fairly active in the church, even though I didn't do a whole lot at church, but I wanted to be active. So I knew that wasn't possible. But I, at that time, decided I wasn't going to go on a mission, because I knew if I did go on a mission, I would be lying to people and lying to myself that it was okay to be around all these people that say, we don't accept this. We don't accept you, we don't accept this, but we want you to be around us, when they don't really know who I really was. So at that point, I just told myself I'm not going to go on a mission, but I wasn't going to tell anybody really what the reasons were, other than I wasn't comfortable with it. And that I also wanted to stay home and help people in my community, because I felt that I could help people, which I did there for a couple of years. I did help my neighbors. I ended up helping my neighbor that ended up moving in to my neighbor that died's house. She ended up having, my new neighbor ended up having health conditions that she didn't even know she had when she first moved in, and I helped her tremendously, so I am glad for that experience. But moving on, to talk a little bit more about the whole religion aspect. When I did come out to my parents, which I had to come out several times for them to really understand that I was gay, which I know a lot of you who are going to be watching this will probably understand, what do you mean you had to come out several times? My parents have been in such a denial about that their son could be gay, that I could be a homosexual, that I could like men, that they kept saying, no, you're not. There's no way. It's just not going to happen. When I knew that I was, to the point where I had to tell them more than once. Where the last time I literally just broke down in tears and said, you're going to listen to me whether you like it or not, and this is how it is, and this is how I am. And I didn't get a very good reaction from them, which I knew I wasn't going to. But we kept it from the rest of my extended family, because I don't have any siblings. And we kept it from the extended family for about 6 months to a year. And when my extended family found out, there were a bunch of them that were supportive, and there were a bunch of them that were not supportive. And then later on, a bunch more came unsupportive. I've got about 5 members of my family that I know truly care about me, other than my mom and dad. And then the rest of them, I really honestly don't know anymore. And it's hard for me to not know, and it's hard for me to say that I don't care, because I do care. I do care that they love me. I do care that I have their approval. Because when it really comes down to it, that's all. They're all I have. I don't have brothers and sisters. I just have this extended family. Which goes back on the last video, talking about my cousins getting married. Um, it's been hard to watch every single cousin getting married, especially the ones I've been extremely close to, because I know I won't ever have the chance to be in a wedding with a sibling. I know I won't ever be able to be a best man unless it's with my best friend, which I most likely will be when he does get married. Um, but he will be getting married to another gay guy, which I have no problem with, because I am gay. But I know none of my family would be at that wedding. Um, so it is very difficult to grow up when you're in a culture like this. Another thing that sounds stupid, it's going to sound so stupid when you hear it. But since I did not go on an LDS mission, which is one of my regrets now, a lot of the gay guys in my area that are LDS and Mormon, um, that I am attracted to and have gone on missions, will not even give me the time of day. Because if you have gone on a mission and you are gay, whether you are out of the closet or in the closet, a lot of them only want to date other guys that have been on a mission. Um, and that's very difficult for me because a part of me later regretted going on it, and a part of me thinks that I still should have gone on it, but I didn't. I know that I want to be with a guy that is a return missionary, but I don't know if it ever will happen. I really don't know. Um, but that is one of my dreams, and it is partly one of my goals, to have a family with somebody that is also LDS and has been on a mission. But for the reason of me not going on a mission, and for some other reasons that I'll get into in another video, they won't give me the time of day. So I think I've said enough about the LDS Church, at least at this point in my videos. I'm sorry if I kind of mumbled a little bit there for a while, and if I feel like I'm still a little mumbling. But I'll end this video just by saying, please subscribe, please give me more suggestions of what to talk about, and just let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye-bye.